What's up, Big Bear Nation? Welcome back to the homestead. Now, I know the last couple of weeks we have really been hammering in on chickens, and there's a reason for that. It's that time of year. Everybody's starting to raise chicks. They're starting to hatch out eggs. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So we decided we would kind of keep up with that. And one of the things I want to talk to you guys today is about incubating your eggs, and even more specifically about candling your eggs after they're in the incubator. About a week ago, we put some of our eggs into an incubator. And so now we're on day 7, and it's time to check for the viability of the eggs to see if we have any that are gonna hatch or if they're duds, because you really don't want duds to go the full length of the incubation period. Trust me when I tell you, it is a pretty nasty smell. Now, the easiest way to do that is something called candling. And candling has been done for years and years and years. Now, the way to do it now is either with a candler or with a flashlight. But way back in the day, they used to use either, you guessed it, a candle or a hurricane lamp. And they would put the egg in front of the candlelight in a very dark room, preferably in the evening time, because they didn't have electricity. And you would be able to see, the light would backlight the egg, so you'd be able to see inside the shell. Now, candling can be useful not just in checking for your incubated eggs, but believe it or not, here in the state of Georgia, you have to be able to candle an egg to be able to sell your eggs here in Georgia. For your license, you have to get an egg candling license. And Carol just recently went through that about a year ago, and so she had to school me a little bit so that I would remember all of the details. But the gist of it is, when you grab an egg that you're going to sell, you would put the light under that, and you're looking for the sac, the air sac. And when it's a fresh egg, that air sac is really small, and as the egg gets older, that air sac will get bigger. The very first thing that you need to know before you start candling your eggs is to make sure, especially if you're doing incubating, make sure that you wash your hands really well, rinse them off, dry them off, because essentially you're going to be putting whatever you have on your hands onto the eggs. And eggs have pores along the shell, and as they heat up inside the incubator, 1, those pores are opening up, and 2, that bacteria will grow. So you want to make sure that your hands are nice and washed and clean and dry before you start handling your eggs in the incubator. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to take the flashlight and put it up underneath the egg. I'm going to show you how to do it and what you're looking for. So you're going to turn your flashlight on. Flashlight works pretty good. Woo! And we got an egg. And right now you can't really see very well, so we're going to turn the light off and see if you can see better that way. You guys see a little egg sac? There's the, yeah. There we go. Okay, so that was pretty exciting. We even got to see a couple of the embryos moving. I'm hoping that the camera work that we did, that you'll be able to see that. But it was really cool to see in person. So I encourage you to get yourself a nice flashlight. I even was able to do it with my phone. You just have to be a little bit tricky with how you cup your hand to put the egg over the flashlight. Some people will even take a toilet paper tube and put it over there and then put the egg on top of it. That works as well, just to make sure that the flashlight directs all of the light up to the egg. But either way, this was a super cool thing to do and to be able to see how everything is progressing along. Now, we may check again in a week at the 14-day mark. What they tell you is don't do it after day 18, because at that point, you're going to take them out of the egg turner and just let them sit, because then it's about time for them to start pipping and working on hatching. So you leave them alone after that point. But we may just, next Monday, we may check them again and go through real quick and discard the ones that we're pretty sure are a no-go. So I hope this video has encouraged you to try this as well. Thank you for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless and have a nice day.